Welcome to the Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya for the Spanish Grand Prix. Over the next few minutes, the teams will be heading out onto this classic Formula One track for what we're expecting to be a very hectic practice session. Now then, Anthony Davidson, there's been a lot of talk over the last few weeks about track limits. How much is too much when you're cutting corners and running wide? What are your thoughts on this? And do you think we'll be seeing drivers pushing those limits this weekend?
Well, I'd be disappointed if we didn't, frankly. If race control want to clamp down on drivers wandering off the track, then it's up to them to police it. As a driver, you're being paid to get your car around the circuit as quickly as possible, don't forget. So if you're not pushing those limits, if you're ignoring the advantageous line, then you're not doing your job properly. Now, I agree that, we have these white lines there for a reason, and we do want to see those limits enforced, but for me, it's not a driver's responsibility to do that.
We haven't done a race simulation on any tyre yet. We have multiple sessions available, so it isn't urgent right now, but we should make time for a tyre wear program at some point. A bit like a rubber out on track. Try to take it easy for a couple of laps. best lap so far is a 1 minute 27.0. Of fuel remaining.
As all the cars are now over the line, your top three again are Raikkonen, a Ferrari, and Lewis Hamilton. Thank you for joining us for free practice today. We'll be back with more Formula One action very shortly.
Okay, one of the programs we should probably do before qualifying is the qualifying program. Let's prepare ourselves as best we can. We don't want to find ourselves starting at the back. Okay, let's update the setup. suggests that this heavy rain will be with us for a while now. You'll be driving into a lot of spray when there's a car ahead of you. Pirelli's full wet tyre can shift about 65 litres of water every second, and a lot of that's going to end up on your visor. So with that in mind, make sure you give other cars plenty of room. There's no need to risk the car too much in this session, okay? The changes you requested. Our best lap so far is a 1:41.0.
An interesting practice session there then. Let's remind ourselves of the top three, who are a Ferrari, Bottas and Lewis Hamilton. That concludes an interesting practice session. Let's hope for more excitement as the weekend unfolds.
The race strategy program is all about developing a personal race strategy. This test will help the team to understand how much fuel is required and also the best tyre policy to employ for the race. The results are determined from data which is directly affected by your driving style, so managing your fuel and tyre wear during the test, for example, will result in a strategy that caters to these qualities.
Stay focused. suggests this weather isn't going anywhere. Let us know when you've burned through those tyres and want to dry off a bit. We'll keep another set ready to go. There's 4 laps of fuel remaining. Super job so far, we're getting great data. Stay focused.
Quick look at the classification at the end of the session then. Here are your top 3. A Ferrari, Raikkonen and Valtteri Bottas. Practice times are on the board then, but no points are on offer just yet. We'll be back with more F1 action soon.
Hi, how are you? I'm just passing on your qualifying goals for this weekend.
Today's qualifying session is about to start here at the Circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya. And what a cracker of a session we're expecting it to be. Now then, Anthony Davidson, you're not getting any younger, but you have been involved in your fair share of qualifying sessions in an illustrious 30-year career. How do you deal with the pressure when you have that one chance to deliver a perfect lap?
It's not so much about dealing with the pressure, it's more about how you approach the risk and just how much of it are you willing to take. You're constantly balancing the car on the edge of grip from braking, cornering and traction. And over the course of a lap, it's easy to get that balance wrong. And that's why achieving the perfect lap is almost impossible. As you say, I've been doing this 30 years now, and it never gets any easier.
So qualifying is complete and we're all set for an exciting race tomorrow. Your top 3 are a Ferrari, Raikkonen and Lewis Hamilton. The grid is set then, so that just leaves the race itself. Join us tomorrow, where we'll be live with all the action. And until then, it's goodbye.